All right, so I put the comparable sales up in our group, but you want to know what to do now and what I recommend on a tax protest. Again, first and foremost, I am not a tax professional. I cannot give you tax or legal advice, but as a homeowner, I can tell you what I do to help protest my taxes. So I put the sales from 2021 in the group. HCAD assessed our value as of January 1st, 2022. So they're going to want sales from last year. Most likely, they're not going to look at anything that's closed this year. You don't want them to, because I've got news for you. Our neighborhood has gone up even just this year. So we just continue to rise. But what do? So you need to come up with what you think your home is worth. Now, my suggestion, less than what they're telling you it's worth. Here's what I do. I cite the lowest sales possible with relevance to my size. On that list, you'll have an address, you'll have square footage, and then there'll be the sold price. HCAD has this data, but I mean, you're citing those sales that are closest to you. I take mine a step further. I've lived in my home 6 years. For instance, we have kiddos, 4 of them, and we have a dog. Our home is not in perfect condition. My fence boards a lot of them have rotted towards the bottom, or they've warped. There's spots where our carpet has got some stains, or there's some places where the wall's been nicked, things like that. I actually take pictures of all of the imperfections in my home, and I upload them to HCAD to basically, my argument that I try to make is, what you're saying my home is worth is not what I could list it or sell it for in its current condition. That's the argument that I'm trying to make. Last year, I went before the appraisal review board on their Zoom call, and I was successful in getting my value lowered because I was talking about all the construction that's going on in the field behind my house. Now, my home literally backs up to where the construction's taking place. But, these are visuals, and I put pictures. I actually took pictures of the field and the school being built behind me. I've tried to take pictures of the traffic. Actually, I haven't got a good one yet. But, these are things, the more evidence that you can provide to HCAD, the better chance you're going to have. Otherwise, you're just saying, I think my home is worth this. And it's you against them. But when you come and you show that you've done some homework and that, most people, when they're going to list their house, they go through and they touch up paint, they replace carpet if it needs to be replaced, they stretch it, to get those little alligators out of it, things like that. But, if our home's not on the market for sale, it's possible that there's some of these things inside your home now. So all I'm saying is, paint a picture for HCAD of why you think the value should be less than what they say it is. Worst case scenario, they give you a big fat goose egg and say that your home is worth what we say it is. Okay, well, at least you tried. And if all of us are trying, then maybe they'll be more apt to work with us. Hey, you know what? Roll the dice and see if we win. But those are things that I do to help get my protest through every year. And usually how it goes with me is they assess a value. I go in and say it's something much less. And we usually arrive somewhere in the middle. The challenge that everyone's having now, and unfortunately, it's probably going to be worse next year, is the values of our real estate market have just continued to rise. I am not joking when I say your home is worth more now than it's ever been worth. And most homes are selling very quickly for higher than we even expect. So this battle is going to get tougher every year. But hey, don't let that discourage you from trying, and use the data that I put up there if it's relevant to you, and focus on the condition of your property. I hope that helps everybody. I don't have any other secret tricks in the bag, but I am your local realtor here in the neighborhood, and I'm happy to help any way that I possibly can. All right. Hope y'all have a fantastic day, and good luck with your protest.